Communication from Senator Besenga Mfele of Grand Bassa County regarding leave of absence.
Senator Mfele's leave of absence is noted for the record.
Communication from Senator Daba Mbapla. Reference: letter of complaint on wildlife invasion on farms and communities in Gola Corner District, Grand Bassa, Grand Cape Mon County. I read to bring to the attention of this august body a pressing matter regarding elephants invasion, which has resulted to the significant destruction of farms and gardens, posing a severe threat to the livelihoods of our local dwellers in Gola Corner District, Grand Bassa County. Grand Cape Mon County. Whose income and food supply depend largely on subsistence farming and gardening. Over the past years, there has been repeated and increased number of elephants entering towns, villages, and farms in these communities. Iye, Vawe, Small Weju, Bella Village, Benduma Mapala, the Mabons, Managudwe, etc. in Gola Corner District. The repeated elephants invasion have caused serious damages to the crops and farms, which have left many families food insecure and living in fear of elephants' attack. If this situation is not brought under control, our people will experience severe acute food shortages and increased poverty, thereby exposing them to various disease outbreaks resulting from malnutrition. In light of the above, I humbly request the indulgence of this Honorable Senate to initiate an investigation into the cause of these wild animals invasions in the mentioned communities and to find a permanent solution to this problem so as to restore the security of our farming population and food supply. Please accept, Honorable Senate, the renewed assurances of my highest esteem. Sincerely, Senator Dabat Mambani Papla, Senator of Grand Cape Mon County and Chair on Health.
Distinguished colleagues, you have the reading of a communication from Senator Daba Papla of Cape Mon County. What is the word? Cape Mon.
You want to talk for the woman letter?
I move that the communication just read all around the livelihood of our people, and that this communication be sent to the Committee on Agriculture, and the writer of that communication explained to plenary at least 2 minutes. Thank you. In 1 week time.
It was moved and seconded. Before we stated that motion, I read the vote already. Unreadiness from Senator Sokwe.
I put them as a procedure here about a communication gets on the floor, especially with this manner. The proponent, a few minutes to explain. Said that, okay, there we go.
All in favor say yes. Again. Senator Mapla, 2 minutes.
Thank you very much, Madam Pro Tem, distinguished colleagues. I believe the issue of the elephant attack in invasion in Gola Corner, Grand Cape Mon County is not strange to this August 5. I was informed by the senior senator that this issue has come here before, but nothing was done to resolve it. It's causing serious problems in that part of Cape Mon. Elephant invasion really undermines the farming community. because people are afraid of being attacked. And I believe those who follow social media have seen 3 or 4 elephants enter in the village. If you research on elephant attacks in other parts of Africa, you will notice that in some countries they have even killed people up to 200 or more. Because when they get threatened by the resistance from human, they get aggressive and they attack. They are huge animals. In Golakon district, in those communities named in the communication, people tend to be accept at the time they go and destroy all. We all know that elephants live on grass, on plants, on fruits. So farming has become a challenging event in that part of the country. Already the people got the notion that Kilmont will farm. Even though they don't go into the forest part of Kilmont, where we depend wholly and solely on farming and mining. But those communities are some of the huge producers of food in Kilmont. So people are not afraid to go on their farms. Those of us who campaign, there were times after 6 o'clock, enter a community, they say, can't go to the next farm. Because it's time for the elephants to get out to cross the road. It's very fearful. And unless the institutions responsible to protect the wildlife, the protected species get involved, it's going to be very, very devastating for our people. So I say our planet. So please intervene in how we can try to minimize or avoid totally this invasion. Because our people are not supposed to own elephants. They are law-abiding people. Yet the elephants are threatening their livelihood. So we need to find a balance there. Thank you, Madam President, for the opportunity.
Thank you, Senator. Without the committee to act accordingly. Thank you.
Communication from Senator J. Alex Tyler Sr. regarding leave of absence.
Just put that for the record. And the salary.
Report from the Committee on Transport on the confirmation hearing of Honorable Jonathan C. Evans. Deputy Managing Director for Technical Services Designate, the Liberia Airport Authority. Recommendation. In view of the above and in recognition of the current needs and priorities of the Liberia Airport Authority, the committee recommends the plenary that recommended be confirmed. Done in committee room and submitted on the 27th year of June 2024. Signed to members of the committee. Madam Pro Tem.
The distinguished colleagues, you have to read the confirmation report. For LA, where's the verification? Confirmation report, motion, Senator Chase.
Good colleagues, I will list the report on the confirmation hearing of the individual nominated to the LDA. I move that said report be received and that the plenary take the appropriate confirmation action voted thereupon on the record.
Thank you. We've already taken our motion. Are you ready to vote on the record? All in favor say yes. Against? Start the vote on the record.
vote again on the confirmation of Honorable Linton C. Evans. Morocco County. Senator Sahari Joseph.
Yes.
Senator Ibrahim Darrell Pelham.
Yes.
Ram Asad Khan. Senator Wesson R. Fife. Sandal Khan. Senator Councilor Augustine S. Chile.
Yes.
Senator Peter O. Duncan.
Yes.
Miriam County. Senator J. Bevel Brown. Senator James A. Payne.
Yes.
Greg Gibbon County. Senator Simeon Bonatera.
Yes.
Senator Gabat Babla. Bon County. Senator Prince Kemongwe.
Yes.
Senator John K. Payne.
Yes.
Gibap County. Senator Grace Y. Johnson. Senator Jan Twine Jr.
Yes.
Grand Juliet County. Senator Zoe Ayapeno. Senator Thomas Yaya Newman.
Yes.
Lufa County. Senator Councilor Joseph P. Jar.
Yes.
Senator Mamonte Sars.
Yes.
Bobby County. Senator Eric Nelly Snow Jr. Senator J. Ellis Tiger. Mike Lee County. Senator Antoine James Mary Lowe. Senator Natalia F. McGill.
Yes.
Rivers S. County. Senator Wilton Gibbon Smith.
Yes.
Senator Bill Tietwali.
Yes.
Grand Blue County. Senator Professor Albert Quechi.
Yes.
Senator Bruno T.H. Datekwa.
Yes.
Roger County. Senator Clinton Borchas Sobo.
Yes.
Senator Francis S. Doku II. Maputo County. Senator Bodo County. And Senator Amara M. Conan.
Yes.
And I protect and distribute senators 42 voted yes before the confirmation, none abstained. So the vote is unanimous.
Thank you, the nominated hereby confirmed leaders in the act of
Business on President's Next. Amendment of the Rule 35, Section 7, voting, and Rule 55, Section 3. Rule 35, Section 7. Voting. In the case of A, confirmation of presidential nominees, and B, enactment of bills and resolutions A decision taken by a simple majority of the entire membership of the Senate duly seated shall be required, except for members of the Supreme Court, judges of subordinate courts, and tenure positions, which shall require a vote of 2/3 of the entire membership of the Senate duly seated. Section 7, Rule 35, honor voting. In the case of A, confirmation of presidential nominees, and B, enactment of bills and resolutions, a decision taken by a simple majority of the entire membership of the Senate duly seated shall be required, except for members of the Supreme Court, judges of subordinate courts, and tenure positions, which shall require a vote of 2/3 of the entire membership of the Senate duly seated.
For the two terms. So, distinguished colleagues, at the Buchanan retreat, at the Buchanan retreat, we will consensus on two-term votes for confirmation for lifetime positions and tenure positions. So, we'll now open it up for debate. So we have a decision on that. We really don't have to make a decision. So, yeah, that's what the decision here, and that is the procedure. We'll debate the matter. We hear the views of everyone responsible and will pass on the provision. Senator Dillon?
Madam President, distinguished colleagues, we are making rules which may be our law. So we don't want ambiguity tomorrow. We are saying simple majority of the senators who are duly seated. Am I understanding it to mean simple majority of the senators who are seated for the day, or simple majority of the total membership of the Senate? Because
Or to tell our membership.
because duly seated or the membership of the Senate. No. Please let me learn. Yeah, maybe I'll be saying about that. The membership of the Senate as constituted under the current constitution is 30. You are duly seated when you are elected, certificated and inducted. You are duly seated. But when we say the membership of the Senate as it is constitutionally now is 30. Are we talking about 2/3 of 30 or 2/3 of duly seated? So that law will be clear. So 2/3 of the membership of the Senate constitutes 20 and above. And I was talking.
Yes.
That means we are saying before anybody get confirmed, anybody to give me the floor. Yeah. No. Yeah, my land. Before anybody get confirmed to a tenure or lifetime job, it will require 20 or more signatures. I mean votes on the record. And I was saying, yeah, because we want to. You see, we say 2/3 of the membership of the Senate. Yes. Okay, so 2/3 of the membership of the Senate is 20 or more. Correct. If 2/3 of the duly seated if 26 person duly seated and 4 vacancies there, that 2/3 of the 26.
No.
That one? And you said duly seated, if we have 26 senators duly seated, and 4 senators of seats are vacant, that means that 2/3 of the 26 is duly seated. Or if it is 2/3 of the membership of the Senate as constituted by the Constitution, then 2/3 of that. We cannot declare a war because we have it in the Move the duly seated. And be 2/3 of the membership of the Senate.
Those are being protected.
Right.
So for the money, we just say of the membership of the Senate.
Yeah.
It could be that after election and 4 presidents are sitting here.
Yeah.
I went the one the membership would have been 30 or do this in the
All right.
So
2/3 of the 26.
of the seated.
So we should say duly seated or membership of the Senate. You see? Yeah, membership. Because of the 15% was
Okay, folks, thanks for joining for the Farshare TV, and this is your legendary reporter, Michelle Moon. Currently, there's a debate on the floor by the House of Senate, and of recent, the senators went for a retreat, and there were amendment of some laws. One of the laws that was amended is the issue of voting for those on tenure and lifetime positions. So today is the debate for those amendments, and Senator DeLong social issue, and that issue is what they are talking on right now as it relates to how many senators are to be seated for the confirmation of such position, alternate or lifetime position. So keep following for the Farshare TV as we bring you live coverage, or live happening right here at the Library House of Senate. I think they have had a complete lot of confusion right now from the consultation.
On program, distinguished colleagues, we have concluded consultation, and we think the plain language of the law there, or the rule, the standard rule, should read that when there's confirmation for left-hand bidding, especially judiciary, where it requires age 70 left-hand job or 10 new jobs. We wanted to be clear that it will constitute 2/10 of the membership of the Senate, meaning 20 or 30%, 20 or more. It must always be 2/10 of the membership of the Senate. No. US will be the norm. Exactly. 2/10 of the membership of the Senate. And we wanted to even be clearer that 2/10 is not 2/10 of the people that are sitting at it. Because we will be a
To tell.
we had it here before. We had it here before, but so we won't declare 2/10 of the membership of the Senate, not necessarily 2/10 of the people who sit on it.
So you have to put that in the group. It's clear, 2/10 of the membership of the Senate is clear.
Okay. May I include if I will get the indulgence of the membership that 2/10 should also constitute the vote requirement for concession agreement. No. So we're doing it now. We may not go. So that concession agreement can get flat and part so we include concession and ratification.
There has to be a separate position on concession.
Okay, that was the Senator of Montserrat County, Senator Abraham Jalon making clarity on the.
But if for the three that we talk about.
So, then other stuff,
I remember.
Protem, distinguished senators, I want to be on the record on this a very important matter. In 2011, there was a referendum held in this country, Madam Protem and distinguished colleagues. And some of the propositions that we voted on had to do with the absolute majority for members of the Senate and the House of Representatives to be elected in their different constituencies. We did not get a vote on that, and the Supreme Court had to rule just to allow us to have a simple majority to get us at the Senate and the House of Representatives. Having observed that, I strongly believe that if we had a dispensation as senators today and members of the House of Representatives, that we don't enjoy that absolute majority from our constituents. And for us to come here and enshrine in our rule, giving the multiplicity of parties in our country, to have all of us, or absolute majority of us, agreeing on a single confirmation of to chair, I think it's good, but it's a difficult decision that we're trying to make here. Today is the Unity Party-led government. We can get it done, but this is a rule that we're making for others to come and see. Why, if tomorrow the corporation will get it today from our colleagues to pass on all the different nominations that have been made by our president? What happens tomorrow if other leaders will not have that same corporation and the government has to run? I think it's a difficult thing. So I want to make this point to plead with my colleagues. We have always built consensus, and I think we can do it. But to hide it in our rules, I think it's a precedent that we ourselves don't enjoy from our constituents based on the referendum we had, because it was in the Constitution. So I will want to plead with my colleagues that the simple majority of members seated for confirmation of all sorts be kept in our rules, so that tomorrow we'll not have a situation that will stall the government in its operation. Thank you.
John wants to, yeah. Man, that's serious.
Madam Pro Tem, distinguished senators, during the retreat, this debate came up. And on this floor today, I will vote for those in the judiciary branch who will be occupying lifetime positions. That is another branch of government that uses its power to interpret our laws across governance. In that vein, I will go for a lifetime position to be two-thirds majority of the Senate to confirm judges. However, I will not support the issue of having two-thirds majority for tenure positions. The function of the executive is to appoint its official of our consent, and there should be choice of the president. To make it that difficult for his or her lieutenants to operate and make it harder for them to be confirmed by the Senate, I have a dissenting opinion on that. And I will pray this August back to keep the confirmation as two-thirds for judges and people with lifetime positions, and scratch down that of tenure positions so that we can allow the presidency and the executive to appoint those they want to operate with certain level of freedom, so that we wouldn't be infringing on that other branch of government to such an extent, given that we work for that branch of government for the presidency. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator.
We had a very good debate in coming during the retreat, and I supported this position. However, on the review, during our famous retreat.
Father.
Okay, change. I support the proposition. I'm coming back. I'm coming to the corollary to it is that if we're going to have to tell for confirmation, what are we going to do concomitantly if it comes to impeachment of that office? What will be the vote? To tell.
Is it to tell? The Constitution?
They have to be more than to tell.
Oh, wow.
Wait. That's what I'm trying to talk about. That's what I'm opposed to this. That's a difficult thing. The law to make is not the same as the law to omit. The principle of law to make is not the same as the law to share.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Protocol colleagues, we went at length to debate the matter in Buchanan. And I think there we arrived at a consensus. And that consensus was reinforced here today. That indeed it's important that for positions, especially judgeship in the judiciary, there should be a higher standard set over and above those of ordinary presidential appointees. And using that same parity of reasoning, we say since the appointees who quote unquote serve in tenure positions are not ordinarily amenable to the removal power of the president. That's also a higher standard. And if we have to have that higher standard, also means that our standard too should be higher in how we give our approbation to the presidency for their appointment. I think that's the logic that drives the whole issue of including tenure positions. And I think it's a good one. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. Senator McGill. Senator Patikwan.
I think the Senate is becoming very consistent in line with the discussion at the boutique. The vision to ensure that tenure position, especially in light of the importance of those tenure positions, that's why they are in the Constitution. You're talking about the CSA, you're talking about the GSC. When the Constitution itself strikes the importance of those institutions, I think ourselves cannot deal with them like we do. And that is why the Senate has decided to endorse them the ethics of majority vision. So I think we should retain it like that. And just as the judiciary are treated, so the Senate is consistent on this, and I think we should retain the decision as earlier on the Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Jimo Smith.
Distinguished senators, I think this vision of our rules is one of the best. When you look at the issue keenly, the Senate is not saying the entire scope of the presidency.
In the president appellate power, the Senate is saying that there are positions that when the presidency rules on them and the Senate confirms, even the incumbent president has no immediate power to remove that person again. And so, the positions we're talking about, they go beyond presidential tenure. Whether sitting president or incoming president has no immediate removal jurisdiction over them. And so it is fair enough, that when you are becoming a judge, when you are becoming an associate justice, chief justice, holding key tenure positions, you must get 2/3 of the membership of the Liberian Senate. My concern is that we started a discussion here, as far as my memory can go by, we are not 100% concluded. We are not 100% concluded on our discussion. Maybe somebody can correct me. Because there are institutions in our country that enjoy tenure position and you cannot get a rationale why they have to get tenure. So why should we get the fishery? And so I agree 100% that key positions in our country to strengthen our governance system, for you to go there, you must get 2/3 of the member of the Assembly.
Colleagues, this is a very important issue, and I sat and listened to the two sides of the debate. And for me, I tend to agree with the side that says that we should have return or the vote for obtaining positions and that of left-hand side. What I want to make clear here, what we don't record for is the
single senators, 17 senators voted in favor, and 2 voted against. Those votes are voted.
17 in favor and 2 against. The vote is carried for 2/3 for left-hand position. Motion for taking position. Senator Yakwan.
Madam Pro Tem, having listened to the debate on the proposition that those nominated for training positions be confirmed by two-thirds majority of simple or two-thirds majority by this Senate. I move if I can achieve a second, that we take a vote